or get-rich-quick scheme that he stumbled upon on the internet. My dad doesn't care to make a YouTube profile. He doesn't have a Google account. He doesn't have the time, the ability, or the interest to do anything like that. Users who are not currently logged into their YouTube profile or don't have one, under our model would be considered disconnected users. Disconnected users would continue to receive unfiltered ad content the way we all do now.
Although I do like ads from certain companies, such as Doritos. I love the Super Bowl. I love the Super Bowl not only because of the game or the time with my family or the good food. I love it because of the great commercials that are so popular to air during the game. Now, how can I still receive ads from companies like this that I still want to see specifically? Well, all users on YouTube will still receive unfiltered ad content. But for users like Isaac2 and myself, we will be able to skip these videos, and they will also only be a small percentage of the total ads that we see.
So guys, let's come back all together in this. One shared fact is that the majority of people do not like seeing irrelevant ads when they're watching their videos. And the simple solution we're providing takes that pain away. We're caring for relevancy. And this is great for you as a user. You'll be able to watch the video you want to watch and the ads you want to watch. And also, this is great for advertisers because through this model, they'll be able to reach the audience they want to reach. People that are more likely to buy the products or services they're advertising for.
So our model allows users like Isaac2, Ascension, and myself to have a continuously enjoyable YouTube experience that saves our time and advertising dollars. I don't know how much money has been spent on car ads on people like me, but I do know that I've never bought a car. Thank you.
That was excellent, guys. So here's a question. Digging into the survey a little bit. If I'm an advertiser, I might care less about the ads you like as opposed to what you're in the market for currently, and just getting an idea of the types of purchases you might make. So I guess I'm giving you a little bit of an idea of what your survey might look like and how to avoid that really disrupting the YouTube experience, because at some point you're giving people a survey and that could be annoying. I'm just wondering, like, when do you serve that survey? What does the survey look like right now?
We originally thought that maybe we should do the survey on a monthly basis, but then we thought that that would get really annoying for viewers and users. So we proposed that if you have a subscribed YouTube account, you only fill this survey out once. It, takes 2 seconds, click, 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 click 5 times, and then you can update that in your settings at any time you want. If what you're in the market for changes, say you buy a home and now you're looking for a washing machine or a new couch, you might put things like home improvement or interior design in your interest. You can update that at any time.
We did consider, the reality that when you do buy a new home and you're in the market for a washing machine, you're not going to think immediately, oh, gotta change those YouTube ad preferences. So we were playing around with the idea of having a little pop-up notification maybe once a month, maybe once every 2 months. Would you like to change your ad preferences? Yes, no, and that's off your screen with 1 click.
Any idea of linking it to search or making that opt-in?
Perhaps.
Search from the YouTube bar.
From Google.
That could.
Like asking the customer, would you like to link to your Google searches to make your ads more?
Kind of presenting them, this is what your activity is like on.
You could if you wanted to. I don't know if you guys talked about it or not.
We did consider that. I don't know if we really explored it as much as we could have. I think one of the things we found talking to people was that to some extent they do like that Google knows them really well, but also sometimes it gets annoying. They're like Google, tells me I'm interested in things that I searched 5 months ago exactly, or it's creepy.
Okay.
So I think that could be a toss-up.
Totally. All right, Victoria?
Yeah, back to this kind of UI introduction point. I know that the goal of YouTube is to create as little friction between you and the videos as possible so you don't leave the site. Ultimately with a survey, I imagine you have a pop-up that would ask people to take it, but would there be a point in time where people just have to take it before getting to the videos? I mean, will it ever be mandatory?
I think once the service if it were to be introduced, once the service was introduced, they would fill it out, and like Daniel said, they would have a small reminder asking them if they would like to change their settings, like once or twice, like every month or 2 months. And so as long as they just keep watching videos, their ad preferences stay the same, they won't have the absolute necessity to change it. It's up to their complete discretion.
And we also just wanted to get the idea of, you know, filtered ad content out there. And, you know, there's definitely plenty of different, you know, users that might fit into this. You know, it's, for instance, somebody who's really into mountain biking, but isn't necessarily looking for an ad-free mountain biking video experience, who, you know, might select, you know, I actually don't mind watching mountain biking ads when I'm watching mountain biking videos. So we definitely, the idea of the survey is still a little amorphous, it's still kind of out there, but we just wanted to get the idea of filtered ad content out there.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Victoria, they're giving us handouts. You would have gotten one if you were in first year.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm missing out.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Harry.
I'm Claire. I'm
And I'm James.
With over 1 billion users and 300 hours of video uploaded every minute, YouTube has quite clearly solidified itself as the most powerful and reliable video sharing platform on the internet today. Chet Fenster, from the managing partner of NBC Entertainment, although praising YouTube for its ability to advertise to countless people around the world, criticized YouTube in its comparison of the website to a vast ocean. Although this is certainly a part of YouTube that makes it so powerful and so well known, it translates to a almost overwhelming viewing experience, which can result in a almost one and done attitude when it comes to searching for and the viewing of videos. So we intend to fix these with some minor changes to YouTube's search and operating system. These small and yet simple adjustments intend to improve the searching on YouTube as well as your viewing experience and to increase the watch time of the average user.
Thanks, Harry. All right. So in order for YouTube to achieve what it means to be premium, it needs to start by streamlining its navigation and user interface. So one way to do this is to reinvent YouTube, or rather change it a little bit in order for it to become a little more social networking friendly. And as you can see here, there are videos of people that you follow, which include content creators as well as your friends. You can see what your content creators have most recently uploaded. You can also see what your friends have liked. As you can see here, my friend Blair Dorr liked this video. So basically, it makes for an easier, more pleasurable viewing experience as soon as you log into your channel. As soon as you log into your channel, this will also translate into an easier mobile app for YouTube. And another addition that YouTube could add to its mobile app is for users to receive notifications to their mobile phones, for instance, for comment replies.
So this week we did a survey of 176 people, and we asked if they navigated YouTube through their channels or through the categories on the website, like music, sports, and gaming. We found that about 70% of those people either didn't know that there were channels existing or didn't use them. So what our solution to this would be to introduce something called networks. And a network would be basically just a category which a video would fall under, and content providers could put their videos within these networks by using keywords or tags. And users would then subscribe to networks, and in this way they could sort of filter their homepage experience. So for example, if this is Miriam's page, she might have subscribed to sports and food and academics, but maybe not news, if that's not something that she's interested in. This reductive strategy will simplify the interface and make it a little more personalized and user-friendly.
Okay. So what are the advantages of introducing networks? Now, first and foremost, viewers are both able to find specific videos faster, and they're able to follow their interests easier. Now, YouTube already has categories. Like Claire said, no one actually really knows about them. But what happens is if you diversify these categories, you're able to touch on a host of other categories that YouTube currently isn't accommodating for. In turn, attracting a host of different advertisers who are now interested in reaching their target audiences. For example, people subscribed to the food channel would probably be more interested in a new type of pan than someone who subscribed to a gaming channel, or network rather.
Now you might be thinking to yourself right now, how are we going to increase users' time on the website? This past week, we got the chance to speak to a media expert over at ABC Network. And he said that digital media is a very lean-forward approach. And for YouTube, this means that users are actively searching out videos using keywords and tags. Now from an advertiser standpoint, this is a very bad thing, because the ads are getting in the way of that experience. They want to get to that video and watch it as fast as possible. For television, on the other hand, people have a very laid-back approach. They just want to sit on the TV, or sit on the couch, flip on the TV, turn on their program, and ads are just a part of that experience. So they've accepted that. This is why YouTube needs
Dive in.
Now what happens when a user clicks on that dive in button, it'll bring them to this larger media player. And notice that there's no recommended videos, and essentially once they get here, a random video will begin to play. If the user doesn't like that video, he can simply hit the next button, and a video will immediately start playing. This is meant to give users a very premium television-like experience where they can just sit in their chairs and watch YouTube's content. And this experience is very similar to StumbleUpon, and that's not a bad thing. See, StumbleUpon, when they were relatively new to the internet, their platform boasted an average user visiting time that more than doubled Facebook and television sitcoms.
So this new system would organize the videos that you'd watch under each network that you subscribe to, and these can be adjusted and changed prior to diving in. And we feel as if this would make the ads much more relevant, as they can just be paired with each video from their desired network.
So essentially, Dive In has the potential to keep users on the site for a lot longer, without the need for keywords or tags to search, and it allows for a more laid-back approach, which is a lot more accommodating to advertisers.
What we really took away this week, one of the big things